Hello, Debie Rise, TBoss, Marvis.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome back to Nigeria.
Thank you.
Yeah. What do you miss most about Big Brother, TBoss?
The voice.
Okay.
The voice.
Debie Rise?
I would say the whole experience. It was really stressful, straining, but then overwhelming and exciting at the same time. So the whole experience.
Marvis?
I don't know. I like to think it to be pushing yourself, you know. I found out a lot about myself in the house, so yeah, I'll be pushing myself. Yes.
Okay, so the three of you actually made it to the top 5, the finalists. Did you see that coming?
I mean,
I think we hoped it would come, you know, but I got voted, put up for possible eviction many times, and I was afraid I would have gone any of those times. So at one point, no, at all.
So most people when they put them off for eviction, like lots of times, it boosts their confidence, especially when they survive.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
somehow you saw it coming that okay, I've survived 5 times, I'm making it to the finals.
With these people, you never know. You never know.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Marvis.
I actually got into it. I was thinking, oh, I'm going to win this money. I don't need to have friends. And I got into it and I saw amazing people, and I was like, oh. If I will survive next week, then good. So every week was a surprise. Yeah.
Debie Rice.
Okay, I came into the house with so much. I left so much behind coming into the house, and all I was praying was I would just make a mark or make an impact. You know, just register my name one way or the other. Even if at all I don't stay rich, I don't stay for long like that for house. And amazingly, some people kept me. I actually don't know. It's not like I saw it coming. I don't know why they kept me, but for some reason, they did. So,
how has the journey been since you returned?
It's been like another phase of awesomeness, with its craziness still.
Yeah. It's overwhelming. It's unreal. The love is ridiculous. It's too good to be true.
Sometimes I don't like to be emotional, and sometimes you find out that people confuse you being emotional with you being weak. But I won't lie that I was emotional about how people received me. Babe, I left Lagos, or left the world, went to the underworld, the Big Brother house, or prison, whatever you want to call it. And then I come back and see so much love, as in followers running into hundreds of thousands, and I'm like, yo, fam. So it's overwhelming and touching.
Okay, so Marvis, when you left the house on Sunday, Buka asked about Ife, and I asked him too when he was there. Okay. So have you had that conversation that will move it from maybe to yes?
No, since Sunday, no, not yet. It's still where it was on Sunday, so I'm as curious as you guys. I want to find out. So.
Oh, you want to find out where you go from there?
Yes, exactly.
So which one are you hoping that it will be?
I know however it goes, I know it's how it's meant to. Yeah.
Smart answer. Okay, so the three of you came out, you heard Triple T was married. What was your first reaction? Or he is married. What was your first reaction?
I didn't believe it. I swear, like there were people that were like, I speculated or something. I did not.
I was like,
believe it.
I know it. I know it. I know it. But he put up a very good show. He hit that but sometimes that papa thing will just come out. This guy is married.
Okay, so that was what gave him away.
He was just too fatherly sometimes.
Yeah. I would say I was surprised that he did not mention it at all. True. But at the same time, I know he's a very good actor, so I kind of was not surprised. With all the experiences he said he has or he had, I know I could have suspected it at some point. Yeah. So
okay, so TBoss.
Yeah.
So when Cameron was disqualified, and even when he came here for an interview, he said he would talk about the issue, but when TBoss gets out of the house, because just only TBoss and himself actually knew what happened beneath the sheets. So, if you share, what exactly happened beneath the sheets, you know?
Actually, I don't know if you're aware of this, but we just landed last night.
Yeah.
From when we landed till, actually from when we boarded till now, I haven't even had a wink of sleep. Trust me, the last thing I'm thinking about is the Kemen or the issue or the whatever it is, you know. I just want to settle down. Let me enjoy the love I'm getting right now. Let me eat. I haven't had breakfast even, you know. And then we would revisit this issue.
Well, you're here already, and Facebook is, you know, we're actually live, and people are asking because they want to know.
And when it's time, they will know in due course. Everything in due course.
So, Debie Rise, Basi, you know, you had feelings for him.
I did.
Yes, you did. No, you're not going to do I did. Yes, you did.
I liked Basi.
Yes.
And for so many reasons. We connected on so many levels. Actually, one of the things that attracts me to people, you know, people have different things that attracts them. But one of the things that attracts me is when we share similar creativity or similar skills. Like, we can both dance, we can both sing, we can both, we think alike, you know, with concepts and creativity. So, and then, I mean, that house is not a normal place. That was what the therapist or the psychologist that spoke with all of us said. It's not a normal place. You're locked up with yourself. And then you see the same set of people every day for like, 70 days, you wake up, do the same routine. You just naturally get, you know, attracted to certain people. So we were close. He was the person that I could easily bond with the most in the house. But at the end of the day, I found myself that I was, you know, bonding with other people maybe the same way. But because he's a guy, you could just be like, say something there. And you know, that kind of thing. So yeah.
So, you know, when Kemen was disqualified,
Yeah.
this video surfaced online and people were talking about, it was a divided conversation. People were for TBoss, people were against TBoss, it was divided. And this video suddenly surfaced online where Basi was asleep and Debie Rise pecked or kissed him or something. Now people were demanding, like the divided part, they were demanding, oh yeah, give us Debie Rise, we want her out too. So,
Oh well, I would say that, how do I answer this question? Fatherhood. Okay, so yeah, that night we actually had a choral.
okay.
I can't even remember what it was about, but it was something that, you know, and I don't know how to actually hold an argument. Even when I had something with TBoss, I think on 2 different occasions. Even Bisola, I would go and meet her and say, look, I am sorry, let's just trash this thing. I can't live with someone and, you know, there's this grudge that we're keeping. I don't know how, I can't. It's not like I'm acting, I just can't. So after that, he now went to sleep. So this was me trying to clear, and he was not actually asleep. Basi does not sleep on time, so, and it was a peck.
Okay.
What?
Okay, so talking about the issue you had with TBoss, the last one.
Yeah.
You were not the one to apologize, even though you kept saying sorry, but TBoss, later on the next day you went and you hugged her. That was so sweet a video to watch though. So what made you change your mind after you calmed down to just go and just give her that hug, like, Debie, I'm sorry, you know you're my best friend?
She is my best friend. Like she has said, that house is not a normal place. At a point, you could go, you know, and this is the one person I could confide in, you know. I drew energy from her energy, you know, and I didn't want anything. I intend to be friends, to remain friends with her, you know, now in the real world. And I was upset, I'm not gonna lie, because it came from, I had history with being told of, like, what makes you think you're good enough for this? Because you're not Niger. Can you speak Pidgin? And I bet you heard me speaking Pidgin in the house. At my auditions, I couldn't speak Pidgin. Yes, I can speak Pidgin. So now, with the national anthem thing, I do know the national anthem. It's just that I mixed up. I was tired. I was exhausted. I just wanted to go home. I had seen my family and it was like, please, you know. I mixed it up. that was just what happened. And I did feel like I was put on the spot because I kind of like signaled her, but she didn't get it, you know, she really didn't get it. It was an honest mistake that I might have, I was scared, I'm not gonna lie, and I have seen some of the comments and they're not nice, you know, they are not nice at all. So I wasn't entirely wrong, come on, it's just that she didn't understand. I needed to let her know, babe, I'm sorry, let's just trash it, you know, we'll talk after, and we did talk, and I'm good.
Okay, so talking about the three of you, what was your most memorable moment in the house?
Most memorable for me would be when I ate those mealworms.
And you guys loved food. I mean, how?
I don't know about them.
Yes, I mean,
You love Eba, specify. She would.
Lunch and dinner.
TBoss, that's substitute, man. Like she will eat Eba at ridiculous hours. Who eats Eba at 7:30 in the morning? What is that?
Marvis.
I'm telling you, Marvis, actually. I think I had my moments with food, Sha. There were times that I would go all out.
Sugar.
What? Am I wrong?
No, I just like thinking I was right. You guys love
Okay, yes, I had my moments, and sometimes it's just cravings for sweet things, and it happens to people who have been oversized before and try to lose weight. You just have some kind of very stupid combination and cravings, yeah. But I thank God for the grace and ability to keep it under check.
So your most
memorable moment.
food when she was eating, Abby.
Oh, that you asked. No, there's no that letter.
No, because we were talking about meal. Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, my most memorable moment. Will be the entry. My entry into the
Your
house.
dramatic time.
Yeah. I actually, I can be very, very naughty, and all of that. But with respect to what I wanted, the picture I had in mind, I decided to just be Debie Rice, the very simple, ordinary Debie Rice. And then later on, by the grace of God, with my music and my career, I'll bring out the rest and all the elements of surprise that I have.
Okay. So now, TBoss, you know, you are actually a very special character. Like, you were special in the house because even after the eviction show, you were still trending. You had the hate in full force, you had the love in full force. So you've been through social media.
I actually haven't, I only read one article that was really hurtful, you know, but people have been sending me like little links or clips of the hate, but I'm not even feeding that at all. I'm just, when I arrived yesterday, you should see people with cardboards and my face on their t-shirts. They were sweating. How am I going to feed the hate when I have so much love? I haven't even appreciated all these people, you know, and you want me to feed? I can't even be bothered. At this point, shoving it off.
So you had this moment with Bisola. I think that was my favorite TBoss moment on the show. That was last week when you guys had this conversation and she apologized for not listening to your part of the story, your side of the story before she jumped into conclusion. And then she told you you're beautiful, you're strong. So let's talk about your relationship with the other housemates. You didn't exactly have a smooth relationship with every other person.
With whom in particular?
Bisola, Efe, you had your moments with Bisola, you had your moments with Efe, and then, you know, when the Kemen stuff happened, they had their conversation outside and then they just
They all did. This was the only person who was on my side, and it's fine. I do not know these people, you know, we come from different upbringing, background, everything is different, you know. The way I would react to a situation is definitely not the way you would react. And it's okay, we're going to have husband and wives bump into each other every day. How much more people that today I love, tomorrow I do not love you so much, you know. It's an up and down thing and it's totally normal. But I have mad respect for everyone. Nobody came there as an artist or as a carver, sculptor, sorry. You know, but we did all these things. These are strong people, you know. I have learned from them. I have been angry at them. I have loved some of them, you know. And I would love to remain friends with everyone. I really would.
Okay, what have you learned from Big Brother, Marvis, TBoss, Debie Rise?
So
Man,
much.
I've learned so much. I can't even begin to explain. But amongst everything I've learned, I have learned that I still have a lot to learn. Like it is an everyday process. You know, you come to your house thinking, oh, you know a lot about certain thing, and then the task comes out, and you're like, oh, what I knew was 2%. You know, so I still have so much to learn, and that is all kudos to Big Brother. Yeah.
What I have learned that I can do anything. I mean anything, just under the right amount of pressure. You know, you can do anything. And the most important for me would be never give up. Push yourself to the wall, and then try to push yourself into the wall if need be, you know. My tasks that I passed, I almost gave up on all of them. The fact that I was like, you know what, let me just get to it. And I won, you know, so you can do anything if you just never give up. That's it.
I actually learned that for you to find and discover more about yourself, for you to understand yourself, you need to spend time with yourself. In spending time with yourself, you see more things, you hear more things, you discover more things about yourself. Some people think they know who they are, but if you haven't spent that time with yourself, then you might just pull up a surprise on yourself. Apart from that, I also feel like the Big Brother house is like real life. And coming from a religious point of view, I would say that Big Brother is like God, and the cameras are like his eyes. And whatever you say, sometimes people want to act right. I know that some people did not go over the limit with some actions because they didn't want to be perceived in a certain way. And I think that if you could restrict yourself in the house, then you can restrict yourself in real life and always try to live in a way that, you know, you just know God is watching you, whatever the case is. Yeah, so I really learned to put myself in check at every time, because whether cameras are there or cameras are not there, God is watching you.
Okay.
What you sow, you reap. Yeah.
Okay, so let's take comments and questions from from fans on Facebook. So Matilda says, Marvis, I really love you. Hope to see you someday.
Oh, thank you, Matilda. Hope to see you
And
someday.
Samson is asking, Marvis, why are you such a quiet person?
I think it's just people that are quite far from me that would think I'm quiet. Yeah.
I mean, for the number of days you stayed in the house,
Yeah.
I think you were just low-key, except on Saturday nights. On Saturday nights, you were really out in force. I mean, so basically, someone could call Marvis a quiet person.
I'm calm, not quiet.
Okay, a calm person who only dances on Saturday nights.
Yeah. I dance every other day, actually.
Yeah,
But I
sure.
go crazy on Saturday nights.
Okay, so Ugo Patrick, TBoss, I love you to the moon, baby.
Oh.
Mary says, my Marvis love, I love you and Efe together, marry him.
Oh, thank you, Mary. We'll think about that.
So tell me, Topman wants to know, why was Debie Rice crying on Instagram?
Oh yes, I really wanted to say thank you. You know, after coming back and seeing all the love and the movement and the Risers Nation and the fact that they even had the Risers accent that I just playfully did in the house, and they picked it up, and there was a Mama Rice and Grandmother Rice, and everybody was now adding Rice to their names. You know, like she's now TBoss Rice.
I am.
Yes, she is.
I am TBoss
So it was out of nothing, and these people believed in me. I actually tried to do that video like 3 times, and every time I held the video, I started to cry. I'm emotional. I'm not sorry that I am. It's just I really feel things. You know, I really do feel things when I feel them, and I just thought it's okay for these people to know how emotional I am and how grateful I am. So I decided to let my emotions all out. It's a risky thing to do, but for people, because I know the people that I was dedicating this video to, there are people who supported me, and I'm not afraid that they see me like this. You know, I'm not.
Okay, so Abbas is asking, TBoss, what did you give the ninja on?
One of the bracelets that I made. We had Art Week. Yeah, and we made bracelets. I actually gave those same bracelets to some of the celebrities who came to their house. I got a lot from the boys in the house as well. So it was just like a parting gift, like just hold on. He was the one that always spoiled my hair. Yeah, oh my God, he didn't like me at all.
Okay, so Abbas, the same Abbas is asking. You also said you're a marketer in Abuja. What do you market?
Presidential Diary. It's a political magazine about Buhari's regime. Yeah, but it's free actually. So I go to companies, I go to ministries, embassies, you know, and there are those magazines you see when you go to these places. The magazines that you pick up, those free ones. Yeah. So they pay for, let's say, 5,000 copies. You know, we give them, but at very good rates. That's just what I market.
Okay, so Moyo is asking Marvis, who was your least liked housemate in the house? Who was your least favorite housemate in the house?
No.
And now that Moyo has brought it up, I think I would ask every other person.
Yeah.
So who was your least? And I don't mean the person you hated, because people avoid the question because they think when they answer that means they hate the person. Just your least favorite housemate.
Okay, least favorite. If you guys already know your answers, I'm still thinking.
I actually liked everybody. I liked everybody.
Your least favorite.
I can't even answer that because I had to live with these people, shower with them, do everything with them, cry with them, laugh with them. I don't have a least favorite. I do have someone very close to my heart, which is this little birdie here, and this mango head here. I actually do love her. She knows. But least favorite, I can't answer that.
Marvis, do you know? Do you know she loves you?
No, I don't. It's on TV. I think at every week I had, or at a certain time I had least favorite for every week, I would say. For this week it could be this person, for next week it could be, so yeah, for me it varies. I don't know.
As the emotional person that I was, the way I lived my life was in the house was putting myself in people's shoes. I'm sorry, but there are times that people were up for eviction or nominated and I was crying. And I know because I was asking that question, like, you know how many person go? And this is me just, you know, imagining, this person went through all this stress. And the person really thought, like, if it was me, how would I feel, you know? And I didn't, like, some people would say I was too positive and, you know, on the fence. I didn't want to say anything bad. It's because I really saw them as amazing and incredible.
Okay, so Queen is asking TBoss.
Yeah.
TBoss, explain why you nominated Beyonce. That was mean.
Asta este viața, okay? Asta este viața. This is life. I nominated Beyonce because Beyonce is really cool, you know. He was from Abuja, and I just kind of leaned into him really easily, you know. But at the point, I did feel like he was messing up my chi, and I was there to win the money. He was distracting me. He was an unnecessary distraction at the point. I wish I could undo it. I don't know if you guys watched, but I did go back to Big Brother, and I was like, Big Brother, can I withdraw my vote? And well, it was already done. But yeah.
Okay, so Aya is asking TBoss again.
Yeah, okay.
So do you think your comment about spending 25 million naira in a week affected your chances of winning?
People have opinions. People will always have opinions. I don't know. To be very honest, I don't know why people loved me enough to keep me there 7 times when they put me up, you know. But I still stand by that. With the debts I have and the bills I have to pay, my money go finish. At the end of the day, I'll end up not even having 1 million. At least I hope to have 1 handbag for myself. 1 nice handbag for myself. Give my mom, send some money to my dad, start up projects. We have so many pet projects that I want to do, you know, things I have started before I want to. The money is gone. Am I going to go and buy makeup or drink it away or buy clothes? No, I have godchildren. I have people that, and also I made a promise I have this lady, she's a widow, she's very special to me, and I actually want to help her send her kids to school. The money don't finish. I'm sorry, but I do not regret that comment. If that made me not win, this is life. I'm happy with the winner.
So the same Ayo is asking.
Hey, Ayo has plenty questions. So, Mr. Ayo, what is your problem?
I'm sure Ayo is very sure, and Ayo just wants to understand, so he can go out and defend TBoss more, I guess.
If that is the case or not, thank you, Ayo. What is your question?
So, or rather, he's directing the question to Marvis and Debie Rise. Okay. So, Marvis and Debie Rise, did you at any point think TBoss was being arrogant and playing on the housemates, on the viewers' emotions?
I don't know. I just thought TBoss was highly manipulative. So
I think I love Ayo.
So yeah, I told her to actually do that, but she didn't. I told you, yeah. I told you, right? Yeah, I told her.
You're telling me now.
I told you then. So I told her she was. So yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so Debie.
I actually don't think TBoss is arrogant. What I do know is sometimes she beats herself up too much over very little things that shouldn't mean anything.
Dramatic?
No, not in the sense of acting drama actually. I'll say in the sense of just wanting more, wanting to be perfect at this thing. And she has very high standards, very, very high standards. Sometimes impossible standards, but they are there. So when she doesn't do something well or something small happens, she would blow it out of proportion. Right, alright. And then when something good happens, the same way, she will blow it out of proportion. So I'm sure the way she reacted to good comments made it look like, oh, I'm arrogant. And then the way she beat herself up also made it look like, I'm perfect. So, but I don't think she's an arrogant person. She's actually sweet. People will find out.
You did that?
No, she's sweet. She's a sweet person.
Okay, so Moya wants to know, Marvis, you said you have a boyfriend. Will you leave him for a fee? I'm here for it.
No, I wouldn't say leave, but I don't know. Honestly, however it goes. Honestly.
I don't like this, however it goes.
Really? Honestly, how do you say you're going to leave?
Okay,
someone?
no, so let's rephrase the leave and just find something positive, something that will make us look forward to that. Marvis and Ife.
I really don't know. I'm at a different phase of my life right
more
now.
than your boyfriend?
No. Like I'm saying,
you're confused.
I'm not confused at all, but I'm at a different phase of my life right now. He could get paranoid over certain things, and we'll see how that goes with that. And I don't know if it might
be more understanding,
be more or less. So I know there is. So it's just however it goes, honestly.
So Chine is saying, Marvi, TBoss, I beg, go back, Kemen.
I'm sorry, what?
You should please, I beg, go and beg Kemen. Chine.
Mwah. Mwah. God bless you.
So what next now after Big Brother?
Movies. I have.
Oh, you want? That's true. I remember you said you had a production that you actually lost millions of naira. I think Bali mentioned it when he came. Okay. So so you're already into production now?
I did a movie many years ago, but it just kind of went down the gutter. It was just a loss. It was a bad investment, let's just say that. But I did try my hands at movie acting once, and after that I was discouraged, and I just kind of let it go, just kept it somewhere there. And in the house I discovered that I actually do like the big screen. Why not? We shall pursue it.
Debie.
Okay, with every sense of humility, I would do everything I need to do to win my Grammy. To win Grammy awards. So everything, my branding for myself, my music, rehearsals, videos, everything I need to do. But then again, professionally, I studied computer science and I majored on graphics and design. So I would be, my team and I, the Risers World, We will be providing people with quality graphics and branding content, creating multimedia generally. So these two things I'm pushing hand in hand. There are other projects, so transport, clothing lines, all those other things. Now when the money plenty, you could invest into all those sorts of things. But these are the two basic things that I'm working on from now.
Okay, so Marvis.
Okay, there's this brand. First of all, there's nasu.com, and there's a site for it, and it's just newly launched, and there are t-shirts and caps there. So there's that, and I intend to go fully into like whatever job comes, really, because like I like to say, I'm going to put on so much work. You think I'm Robin Fancy? So yeah, it's just work for me. It just work. Whatever comes, and whenever I feel I would love to do, yes, whatever comes through. But majorly acting, there's the modeling, there's the rapping, and also it's actually a lot of businesses underground. So yeah.
Yeah, I have to add, because you can't come up here. The acting, I'm definitely looking into that. I want the modeling, the endorsements. I want to have a restaurant, a little nice restaurant, and I also would like to have a spa somewhere in there. So yes, they're all in the works by the grace of God.
Thank you so much for coming around.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.